Hi there, I'm Grey Hunter, and welcome to Great War, Western Front. I'm going to be running a campaign, and as chosen by the members solving awful for them, it will be a Central Powers. I'm going to do this on Veteran, because it's going to be a little bit easier than normal. Starting in 1914 of course, and we'll get in there and see what damage we can do. Got no idea what this is. It's a real-time turn-based hybrid, where you have a strategy map where you make plans on the main map, and then hopefully take them into a real-time strategy game where you fight over the same bits of terrain repeatedly with persistent trenches and a few different formations like when you blow up giant mines setting a line. Alright, now we've got a little bit of an intro.
With the death of the Archduke, Europe is propelled into chaos. Nations honoring treaties and alliances forged years before are now plunged into a conflict they cannot avoid, sparked by a single gunshot. Here on the Western Front, nations draw their battle lines. The Central Powers of Austria-Hungary and Germany now face the combined alliance of France, Britain, and their colonies. The Great War is about to begin.
Melde gehorsamst! Die russische Zweite Armee wurde bei Tannenberg umfassend zurückgeschlagen. Aber ihre Truppen wurden schneller mobilisiert, als wir es erwartet hatten.
Und was ist mit unserem Vormarsch durch Belgien?
Aus Belgien wird erheblicher Widerstand gemeldet und das britische Expeditionsheer ist nunmehr in den Konflikt eingetreten. Unsere Befähigung, die Westfront zu überrennen, wurde ein wenig eingeschränkt. Aber ich bin zuversichtlich, dass...
Paris?
Bei unserem Durchbruch an der Marne erleiden wir schwere Verluste. Unsere Befehlshaber vor Ort sind versprengt. Von Kluck hat sich mit seinem Armeeverband auf das Nordufer der Enn zurückgezogen und baut dort Stellungen aus, damit wir uns für einen Großangriff auf Frankreich sammeln können.
Russland im Osten, Großbritannien und Frankreich im Westen. Alle graben sich ein. Wir müssen wachsam bleiben.
Thus the Western Front was established. From the fields of Flanders to the borders of Switzerland, the great nations would make their stand. The fate of millions was now in the hands of a few.
Alright, so Christmas truce has just happened. Yeah, we ain't gonna let that one happen again. So this is our map. As you can see, it's running there. Not a massive map, but the amount of time we're going to spend fighting over the same hexes, that's probably a good thing. At the top here is National Will. When this hits 0, one side will lose. How does this drop? You can either complete these missions. This one is actually just for gold reserves, but the main way will be causing huge amounts of casualties on your opponent. Down in the bottom right left, we have got a purchase menu. At the moment all we can do is convert national supply into general supply with money. We've got gold reserves and we've got global supply. This is what's used to buy battle purposes. So every region has got its own personal supply. Let's click on one of ours. So every region's got its own personal supply, regional supply, which can be improved by getting stuff, but there's a global supply which is needed for other things. Well, we can't get hold of any of these things, but we do have 3 research points, and the thread has been kind enough to tell me what I should buy. And they've gone for improved helmets, fighter planes, and supply depots. So this increases infantry soldiers' health by 25%. Fighter planes gives us air wings, and storage tents give us a supply level, increases it to 400, so basically doubles it. Next, we got to move. Oh, there we go. We get 5 National Will for having airplanes. Yay! That we're already beaten the French and the Allies. The Triple Entente, we should call it. Now we've got a large number of troops to move.
Warten auf Befehle.
So, currently, we've got... Oh, we've got here, let's actually restart
Bereit
that.
machen.
12, 27, 17 units to move. we've got 4 down here in Voisier. So you can see 4 stacks. So I click on here, 4 core. Each core allows 20 soldiers, 1 heavy artillery and 1 light artillery. I can build an air wing. I should have some 3 air wings now. These stars are how close we are to taking the area. You have to get all of these out to actually win. Now, the allies are looking weak at Chantalion and Saint-Marn, or Arras. We're not going to take Vipes. Vipers, you've scored it. And everyone I hear pronounces it slightly differently, so. Orson, Philip Bertonneau. My French pronunciation is terrible, but I'm going to give it my best. This looks like the weakest part of their front. It's only got 2s. But I can attack every territory once. So, like Verdun, although it's 4 stars, I could attack it 4 times. And if I was able to win 4 battles, yeah, be able to crack that. Fortunately, I don't have that much, so what I think I'm going to do. So we got elite corps, conscripts, and general. I'm going to send 3 here. We've already got troops in Voisier. So we'll send some elite corps down to Rafale. The next turn they'll be able to support an attack on here. That'll be 2 into there. And then I'm going to take the conscript corps. I wish I would select everybody. And I feel weak up here, so we should be sending more troops. Now you can right click. There we go. I'm going to split the conscript corps up along the entire northern flank. And I'll probably come back when I've sorted this out. Okay, so currently Arras is looking relatively weak. So they've only got 1 core there. And likewise there. So although they won't be able to attack this turn, let's send 1 to here. 1 to here. There we go. We've massed here for an attack onto these 2. And we've just got our air corps. And as I've got 2 areas I would like to attack, we'll send 1 down to Voisier and 1 down to Lille. At least this will then be able to protect against any attack of Vipers. Right, so we also probably need better supply. Rafale's got a good chunk. This will cost us 600 gold. But for now, I'm going to concentrate on the areas that have got enough troops to make it worthwhile. We will get 1,000 a turn. That's not a bad start. We can't use them this turn, but I think you guys are here for some fighting. So we will attack Chantalions up on, like the exam as a stalemate. And then we get into the RTS section of the game. Hey. So, welcome to the battlefield. This is our command trench. It can't be joined up. It can take quite a few guys, but it will hurt us if it's going to be damaged. After that, we've got X and Y. Actually go down to Y, which are undefended. And they've got B, A, and their own command trench. So, let's have a look at what the trench system the AI's put up. Not too bad, actually. That trench doesn't look nice to me. Let's rotate it round. Pop that one in there, and then we'll put a communications trench between the 2. That's X for the front line. Do I get points back when I cancel one of these out? Let's try cancelling out the back one here. No, I don't. This still cost me? No, it does. Not too much. Right, we'll put a comms trench between these two. Comms trench don't keep troops but allow you to move without getting too heavily bombarded. And for the phase 1, that will do. We'll of course be pushing forward. There is no cover on this map, which is not great for my guys. So I'm going to see where I can put a balloon. You can see here this hex is here in no man's land. So let's put a balloon down here. Is 150 supply. I'm not going to have much else. And then artillery just behind this defensive line here. One heavy, one light. Then I want a few machine gun nests. In case the allies start trying to push into my lines. Just because I'm attacking doesn't mean they won't counter-attack. Right, and the rest of it's going to go on infantry. We've got access to 80 infantry units, 20 for each corps in the region.
Melde mich zum Dienst. Verstärkung macht Meldung.
And I'm going to put down
Verstärkung bereit.
a defensive line of troops.
Wir sind eingetroffen und warten auf Befehle.
Okay, the rest of the supply is going to have to be left for these are cheaper, aren't they, at this point? Yeah, they only cost half, so
Wir kommen wohl zu spät zur Party. Melde mich zum Dienst.
I'm probably going to be
Verstärkung
pushing
macht Meldung.
mainly on B to begin with.
Verstärkung bereit.
But I may as well stack up my trenches.
Warten auf Befehle. Wir kommen wohl zu spät zur Party.
Okay. So let's hit begin, and then it'll dig those trenches in. Alright, all nicely loaded. As you can see, they've been turned from little lines into this. The timer has started, so let's raise our barrage balloon. Don't think the allies will have anything in the way of support for now, and we get a good view of their lines. Now, this is pretty light on the old artillery. So I had to focus in on getting my troops down, so we'll start by bombarding there. They've got machine gun posts at the back line. You can see we're damaging these guys quite nicely. The other option is light artillery, which will pin them and not do much damage. I'm going to spend a bit of time just sitting here. Oh, they're actually coming for me. I'm more than happy to sit here and just blast them away. Did not suppress them as much as I would like. But them sending one company across, it's not going to last very well. Machine guns have already started taking people out. You can see why I need to take the machine gun nest out. And they've walked into rifle range. And boom. French company eliminated. Plus 22 score. Alright. Let's target about there. Yep, here comes some more French troops. Looks like they're replacing their losses. Do they have a supply like we do? You can see each of these heavy artillery bombardments is costing me a point of supply. Little damage will prevent enemy weapons fire for the lights. So let's start forming up some troops, shall we? Gonna leave the defenders in place for now. Now we're up to the full 30. What I'll do is I'll take these guys out of the trenches. The front lines can hold. And then The extra pause I ordered up are here. These guys are already in formation.
Mannschaften bereit.
I'll drop another load on these guys. Looks like you need masts. This may end up being a stalemate, but I'm hoping that once I've selected these new units, pressing O here to change their formation to skirmish,
Wir haben neue Befehle.
I'm going to order them to attack.
Warten auf Befehle.
The aim here is to overwhelm the front line. When they get closer, I'll drop some proper light artillery on this front. Try and suppress their fire. This is going to be wave after wave of men at this stage. Having to put down this looks like the most dangerous place. Let's start suppressing it. And drop heavy on this section here. See, our front line's just getting murdered. They're dropping artillery on us. Their machine guns are opening up. But we're coming in pretty much too wide a wave for them to stop. Right, our men are getting in. We do have suppression fire on that second flank here. Apparently they're out of rank. So, bring up another wave of troops. This looks to have been pretty ineffective. French are bringing in more waves. We need to take those machine guns down. I should have brought in an extra heavy artillery. First time trying on veteran, and these things are a lot harder to shift. But we're forming up with another wave. They have taken casualties. This is our will to fight at the top of this bar, as you can see going down. Oh, that was just short of what's needed to wipe them out. We'll have to try another one before we actually go in there with the attack.
Achtung!
The French are reserving their supply, aren't they? They've moved back to that trench there. We'll be able to get gas shells and stuff like that. We can actually bring in another 3 companies. It does seem like this flank here is looking quiet. Which I am actually slightly thankful for. This is a bit overkill, but it will take out one machine gun. There we go, one of the machine guns is down. You guys take that trench. You guys take that trench. We should take the trench with this wave. Especially when I can drop aggressive fire on these guys. Got that third machine gun position. Right, we're into the first trench. Second wave. Actually, I'll feed you into the first trench, because I'm not 100% sure these guys are still going to be alive. Let's tear one of you guys off. Secure this trench. Heavy artillery start laying into this sector. Light artillery out of arc. Did not place that very well. Alright, just fighting in these trenches. I'm going to use a withdrawal command on those guys if they survive. retreating several French infantry here.
Wir haben neue Befehle.
You try and get into that trench. Machine guns opened up again. We'll try and suppress these guys. We've taken the trenches, but with heavy losses.
Wir kommen wohl zu spät zur Party. Die Waffen niederlegen.
Oh, their artillery strikes have just annihilated the guys in that trench. And then we're going to drop heavy artillery about here. Hopefully, when they start marching in, they'll start hurting them. Even though they're in trenches, these are still early light trenches. Here we get more reinforcements in.
Warten auf Befehle.
I think it might be time to bring in
An die Linie.
the waves in these trenches as well.
Bereit machen. Feuerstellung einnehmen. Achtung.
Machine guns will be able to hold, and we can see the French aren't attacking too much.
Seid bereit, Jungs. Sperrfeuerwalze
Live's
befohlen.
starting to get low. They're coming in to fight these guys in close combat.
Bereit für Feuerbefehle. Diese
Next,
Position mit
they're out of arc for the lights will suppress that. Heavies can start working on that one. Get 2 companies into there, the rest will push onto here, because once they get to grenade range, the machine guns go down quickly.
An die Linie. Warten auf Befehle. Die Generäle wollen diesen Abschnitt haben.
Like they're often fighting these guys. The machine gun won't last much longer now. And we've successfully secured B.
Bereit machen.
So we attack this thing, please,
Feuerstellung einnehmen. Die
rather than let it annihilate.
Wir haben neue Befehle.
Alright. Gonna withdraw this
Wir haben neue
company
Befehle.
here,
Alle Mann zurückziehen.
this
Warten
company
auf Befehle.
here,
Alle zurückziehen.
the other should be okay. Then bring in, when we've conquered this in a second, we'll open up this thing so we'll be able to bring in
Melde mich zum Dienst.
infantry force from this side. We know there's nothing too far into this. The command trench is the next part to aim for.
Bereit machen.
Change their formation,
Achtung.
select the formations, and attack.
Positionen vorbereiten. Sperrfeuer befohlen.
Why's that out of range? That little bit there.
Mannschaften bereit. Feuer auf diese Stellung.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Auf der Feuerstufe bereit. Wir haben neue Befehle.
Alright, the French have still got troops in here. No machine gun positions. So that, B, was the harder nut to crack.
Seid bereit, Jungs.
Thankfully, artillery recovers quite quickly. Feed another unit in.
Warten auf Befehle. Hier. Bereit machen. Bereit an der Linie.
Right, fully into their trenches now. We've finished the objective, by the way, to kill 10 French companies.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir haben neue Befehle.
Alright, light artillery.
Für leichte Sperrfeuerwalze einleiten.
So hitting the heavy artillery on the command trench is pointless because you can't do any damage to it.
Feuerwalze anfeuern.
Warten auf Befehle.
Right,
Bereit machen.
withdraw some of these guys because they are relatively weak.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir ziehen uns zurück.
We're not too far away from calling in
Wir haben neue Befehle. Alle Mann zurückziehen.
a second wave to push in.
Feuerstellung einnehmen.
Positionen vorbereiten. Wir haben unsere Ziele.
Die Arme hoch, Jungs. Wir sind eingetroffen und warten.
And that's
auf
it, we are
Befehle.
out of supply, so we have to do it with what we got left on the field.
Warten auf Befehle. Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen.
Right, so at least these companies in the command trench are weak.
Hier die Stellung.
We're taking the command trench.
In Stellung
Wir sind
gehen.
unterwegs.
Mannschaften bereit.
Let's suppress those guys. That's my artillery support for this. We are amongst light artillery, but we will be hopefully reducing them down as well. Yeah, that's 185 damage. That was a massive chunk of their morale there. We're losing that. Basically, we're just sitting here waiting for our command trench. Pushing up A is going to be difficult, so
Achtung!
we'd have to put all our reserves on the map.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Bewegt euch!
Honestly, we're going to have to do now.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir müssen los.
The hope is we can come in from behind their thing, but I'm going to have to secure the area around
Warten auf
here.
Befehle.
Then we'll move off to the...
Jetzt aber im Laufschritt.
Luckily, I think we spent most of the battle outside of their arc of fire, the machine guns. We've taken a huge number of casualties. It's going to be quite expensive to replace. Right, hopefully these guys are avoiding running into anything. Oh, we've got two fresh companies here.
Bereit an der Linie.
You get into there and see about taking some pot shots at these guys. One trench is ours. Plus 1,200.
Wir haben neue
An die
Befehle.
Linie.
Everyone who's strong attack, because we can combine that with attack from this flank as well
Warten auf Befehle.
and try and wipe them out.
Bereit
Fresh
machen.
troops.
Wir
Move
müssen
up
diese
as well.
Stellung halten.
Be much nicer if we still had artillery, but B was a much harder nut to crack than I was hoping.
Die Generäle wollen diesen Abschnitt bereit machen. Wir haben neue Befehle. Die Arme hoch, Jungs. Wir
Yeah,
haben
we're getting
neue
the
Befehle.
basic firing trench defeated
Warten
bonuses.
auf Befehle. Bereit machen. Wir ergeben uns.
And we're taking fire from that flank.
In Stellung gehen.
Hopefully they haven't got much left in
Wir haben
A.
neue Befehle. Bereit an der Linie. Das ist zu viel.
I think we're going to have to just keep pushing on. Overwhelm them with weight of numbers. I know they've got a fair chunk in A. Men are getting into the trenches though. Oops. Rather meaty sounds in there.
Die Waffen niederlegen. Warten auf Befehle. Bereit machen. An die Linie.
We're losing men at an alarming rate. Yes, yes we
Hier
are.
nicht gewinnen. Achtung. Feuerstellung einnehmen. Die Arme hoch, Jungs. Wir ergeben uns. Wir haben neue Befehle.
I feel like this attack has basically just cost me a load of men that I couldn't really afford losing. So, end of ceasefire while we're still there.
Wir können hier nicht gewinnen.
Need more supply, basically. Then, it's a victory. We got 2 medals, one of which gives us increased national will. Let's have better morale at the end of the battle. They got +2 for theirs. Efficiency between supply ratio and killing gives you extra supply. Global supply. But yes, it's going to cost us 1,000 to replace our losses versus 800 of theirs. That wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. We lost 8,000 men, they lost 5,000 and 5 heavy artillery. On the other hand, the score change has hopefully hurt their national morale, because we did take a command trench another line, so not enough probably to damage a star. You need a complete victory to that, but for the whole general objective of bleeding them dry, yeah, I feel that's a good battle for that. So ours didn't change, and theirs has dropped by -8. We get an extra 400 for having destroyed 10 German French companies.
Wir haben neue Befehle.
And then we have 3 companies in Lille which can attack a single one in our ass. And I feel this is a good use of troops. This is saying stalemate, but we know they are weak in this sector. It'd be nice to have air support and all that, but you know, we have to accept certain things aren't going to happen. Okay, so we've got rolling hills here, which is a battle condition. Should have checked the main map what this is going to do. Now, basic trenches. This has got A, B, C, and X, Y, and Z. So this is going to have some slightly weaker spots, but we can see that all these trenches are fully manned.
Wir kommen wohl zu spät zur Party.
Let's fully man
Melde mich
our
zum Dienst.
frontline trenches.
Verstärkung macht
That is a
Meldung.
useless trench. Let's delete the whole thing. I know it cost me a bit of supply, but I'd rather get a better trench.
Verstärkung bereit.
Right. These aren't bad. These are terrible positioning as well. Don't get supply back from them though. I might as well put the men in the guys after this.
Wir sind eingetroffen und warten auf Befehle.
Looks like a man trench and then onwards like that. You can bring troops in from here as well. So basic firing trenches are cheap, thankfully. We'll put a front line of firing trenches down here with a comm trench going up both sides here. We'll pop a balloon in here so we can see into A. And then we're going to try and place our artillery so it can maximise position. So light, light, heavy, heavy. It's too expensive. We'll have to drop one of the lights. Doesn't give us many troops. In fact, what we'll have to do is fill these trenches with the troops while they're
Wir
cheap.
kommen wohl zu spät zur Party.
And then we've only got 15 extra companies to do this. The advantage being we know that the French we're facing are definitely going to be weaker. They only have 1 core supply, so they can call 20 men. So once we've knocked out 20, we should be in a good position.
Melde mich zum Dienst. Verstärkung macht Meldung.
Right, that takes us up to the maximum. I did 2 lights this time rather than 2 heavies. So let's target their machine gun positions. Right, I cancelled the wrong one. I wanted to cancel a light. Apparently I cancelled a heavy. So we're going to speed time up here. I don't want to nail this machine gun position before I actually commit to an attack.
Bereit für Feuerbefehle.
Machine gun's going to cause most of the problem, and then I can easily suppress out the others.
Für Bereichsfeuerwalze einleiten.
Come on, drop it. Don't make me use the third barrage. You're gonna make me use the third barrage. Excellent. Still think the, what's that, 21 supply I'm using, 27 supply, is a better use here than it will be on troops. That machine gun has already proven how much damage it can do. Alright.
Warten auf Befehle.
You gentlemen would like to move up.
Bereit machen. Wir sind unterwegs.
And we're going to go in with everything we got on this flank. They've seen us come out the trenches and they're immediately bombarding us. So, in we go.
Positionen vorbereiten. Mannschaft.
Light, start landing. Heavy, start weakening it. Rear flank. Oop, still on high speed.
Warten auf Befehle.
Luckily, this isn't the most tactical set to the game.
Wir müssen los. Auf der Fieberstufe niederlegen.
You guys task yourself for the second wave.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir können hier nicht gewinnen. Warten auf Befehle. Bereit an der Linie.
Light artillery. Press.
Die Arme bereit machen. Achtung! An die Linie.
Right, it's actually the British we're fighting on this one. I said French. Light, we need this machine gun suppressed. I can clean up after the battle. Is my mentality here.
Wir ergeben uns. Bereit machen.
Take this machine gun out. And the British will fall.
Schwenkt die weiße Fahne.
Alright. Heavy. Start softening up that trench.
Wir können hier nicht gewinnen. Achtung! Wir haben neue Befehle.
And then we'll start bringing up the next wave of attacks here.
Und warten auf Befehle. Wir kommen wohl zu spät zur Party.
Supply severely depleted.
Wir haben neue Befehle.
You actually gonna get into those trenches? We won't start taking it until we
Wir halten hier.
Alright, A is falling.
Seid bereit, Jungs. Feuerwalze laden.
Command trench itself is going to be a bit of a pain. Oh, they are artillery shelling us as well.
Schwenkt die weiße Fahne.
Do you guys would like to get into these trenches, and then we can start thinking about the next wave of attack.
In Stellung gehen. Achtung! Alle zurückziehen!
Withdraw these units. Try and limit our losses.
Wir haben neue Befehle.
But we managed to take
Wir
that
gehen
in
zurück.
a single assault.
Sperrfeuerwalze befohlen. Auf diese Stellung. Diese Position mit Sperrfeuerwalze einleiten.
We've nearly taken A.
Neue Befehle.
We've taken A, so let's go straight in on the command trenches. Killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9-ish. Slightly mistimed that. Thought the guys would get out of the trench quicker. But they're able to swarm into these trenches here.
Warten auf Befehle. An der Linie.
They can't have much defending the other trenches if they got this here, can they?
Bereit machen.
Oh, the German artillery. Shot it. There goes the barrage balloon.
Wir haben neue Befehle.
Right, swarm into that trench.
Warten auf
You guys can
Befehle.
help these guys because they're actually losing. This will help us take B. Yeah, they can't have much left on C and D. And when we hit this artillery in the side here, I'm actually going to dispatch these companies to do now. You guys, can you help these guys out, please? Alright, so let's bring in the last 5 companies we're going to get. Actually 2, because I need to save some for artillery support. Not too badly, I'm going to withdraw this guy. But yeah, we're behind their artillery now. Their morale is hurting. It's going to hurt even more when we take this. But we're going to move forwards with a good number of these troops. You and you stay behind, actually. You two move up. I'm kind of blind on what's in B. Got some comms trenches here by the looks of it. You can see where our troops have been hidden up to here, and then we're going to drop. Russian barrage here. Heavy barrage to help destroy this. Hopefully we've got a little weaker sections. Right, you guys. Skirmish formation. Let's go into hell. Haven't got the supply left to doing much more than this, I don't think. Yeah, we're not going to waste these companies. Once we've taken their supply command trench, we're going to call this a victory. And if we've got enough right. Yeah, we could attack with the remaining 6 companies. We have no artillery support, no infantry support. I think a ceasefire at this point. Next turn we'll have more supply, more troops. And this is basically just to get an idea what's going on. Realistically, I'll probably be better off just holding for the entire turn. Another major victory. We get the same medals. It cost us 600, cost them 400. But we lost 4,000 basic infantry for killing 2,000. So, we've lost a fair chunk of cash. Well, cash men. But the morale-wise that Germany is still attacking effectively on the front is going to be good. Yeah, we actually gained 5 on that, and they lost 11. So, yeah, not bad. We've still got to worry about wipers and accompanying. Let's end the turn. I don't feel like we can attack anywhere else this turn. We're still moving troops up. See what the Allies do. We get an extra research point. More gold. We did not suffer any attacks. They've moved a massive force to Hazelbrook. They've reinforced their ass. Bosson here looks a bit weaker. Chantal Saint-Maron and Chalon Saint-Martin both look like viable targets. Not pushed too round much for done. The interesting thing is we can't recruit any more infantry tokens. That's how many we've got. All we can do is move them around. We can get more like planes and stuff like that. We can 600 gold will give us an air wing of 4 squadrons, 2 fighters and a bomber. But now we've got supply bases in Lille. So when Lille attacks, they'll have 700 regional supply, and we'll be able to draw 400 from the global. I would like more global supply. We have burned through some of that. And it may be that attacking here isn't, in multiple locations, isn't going to be viable for a while. So, I haven't got time for another battle. We can have a quick look what's going on in here. We could pick up better grenades, a first aid tent, which would reduce the number of casualties and reduce national will loss by 20%. Oh, cost by 20, national will loss by 25. That could be a pro pick. We could make cheaper barrage balloons. We could get airfields, which increase supply generated by granted by air wings by 20. Get trenches, and through that long-range explosives. We can't afford anything in the engineering tree because they're all expensive, so saving for another turn is viable. Get an extra 200 gold a turn through wartime donations, and then go through taxes up to 1600 with wartime taxes. Or we could get volunteers, which would give us more cores on the map. Again, that could go all the way down to recruitment, trained reserves. You can see the arrows you have to follow, but you can kind of jump. So if we went all the way down to limited exchange, we could then jump across the tanks. We could pick up a beacon. Cost us 300 gold, will give us more idea of what we're attacking. So, yeah, lots of difficult decisions. So I'd like to thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this as much as I am. And I will see you next time. If you could leave me a like and maybe even subscribe, that'd be amazing. Otherwise, see you next time.